Mr. Gray will see you now. Do you have any interests outside of work?
Would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our
patterns? Hello Flosstube, my name is Jani, and in this episode we'll be messing around with some fabric and dyes. I have some, pieces of Aida, and I really wanted to do something outrageous, adventurous. So I decided to try the dye method with ice. So we'll see. And I just realized that perhaps this is a disaster in the making, because my dyes are not powder, there are little crystals, so perhaps this won't work. And you can all looking what happened, but yeah, I'm not really worried, because if the fabrics are really a mess, I always can dye them again, so yeah. Not really worried. Okay, so I was watching yesterday a few tutorials, so I decided that kind of look not difficult at all, I can do it. But I'm a little worried right now, because yeah, I'm making a little mess. Okay, the base is that you have to have your fabric wet and a little wet, and ice and the dyes. So these are 2 pieces of Aida 14. These are 2 small pieces of Aida 18. This is a piece of Lugana 28. So these are wet, and oh my God, I'm making such a mess. Okay. And this is a piece of Monaco that I dyed, but it was really, black. So I decided to dye it again. So I will put my kids are making noise. My jewelry kids. That's it. So I will put, according to the tutorials, you just place the wet fabric, and then put some ice in the top. So let's see. And I was watching yesterday in Stitch Mania. Someone, a lady, showed a beautiful piece of green and blue fabric, and she said that she had dyed with this method. So it was really cool. So The ice part is not difficult. Let's put some ice in them either. So this is an important step in the process. You will need a glass with ice, some vodka, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And a splash of the juice of your choice. Pineapple for me. We can use one of these strategically spoons. Yeah. And cheers. Oh my god. So good. Okay. Now I will be pouring the dyes. The dye is not powder, so I'm sure this won't work, but yeah, what can we do? And I totally forgot. So we will place some yellow, and this is going to be so mixed up. The vodka is great. Put this bit here. Some purple, because we love purple. A mess in the making. And we are finishing with everything. Let me rearrange the ice, because this will make all the difference in the world. I'm feeling like a school project, like a fair in the school. There are a lot of little crystals all around, the color crystals all around the kitchen. Do I worry? Not really. Do I need to be worried? Not really. Do I need more vodka? Yeah, I do. Okay, now we have to wait. For what? Not really sure, but I will leave the ice do its thing, because I just mess up. And the vodka and me will go to stitch a little. Not the best choice, but we'll see, we'll see. I will leave my ice mess, you know, do its thing, and we will hope for the best. It has been about 4 hours, yeah, something like that. So I kind of surprised because this doesn't look so bad at all. I haven't, displayed the entire fabric to see how they look inside, but I don't know, kind of exciting. Yeah, still a little pieces of ice here and there, and all the crystals are pretty much there. So I guess I will have to take one by one and remove the crystals and see how they look. It's going to be fun. Let me, oops. The water is down here. It's really dark. So these are the fabric, looking promising. What can I say? It's what I'm hoping. So yeah, let's remove all this ice and pieces of dyed and see what we got. Yeah. Look at this detail. So pretty. And they are all crazy and look at this. Oh my God. I will let in a little salt and water for a few minutes, and then I will put it to dry. Okay, you have very little control over the dye process, but the result is so cool. It's really amazing. Look at this. It's like a flower. I love it. It's Aida 18. Again, these forms are so cool. So this is the final result of the fabrics. They are now completely dry and I ironed them, but I love them. They look so cool. I wasn't really expect these results, and it's funny because you can really control. You don't have very much control of the process. You just leave the ice and the dye do its work, and we repeat this process and do some things different. I will try to get a powder dye instead of the crystals, but the results are really cool. And in some spaces the ice was not covering the fabric, so I will have to take better care of that from the beginning. But yeah, the effect is so cool. So this is a piece, the piece of Lugana, and I will love to stitch you know, some cool mermaid or fairy here. It's so magic. I love it. This next piece is a Monaco that I already have dyed, and the original color was like this one, you know, a gray, really light purple. So it was really, you know, plain. But now it's totally the opposite. This is a beautiful fabric, but a difficult one to try to find a stitch design to put on. But I love it. I mean, this kind of effects and the games that the dies do with the eyes is so amazing. I love it. I'm sure I will stitch something again. I don't know what, but I love the overall effect. It's really pretty. So this is Monaco, and I love the color in this one. Really crazy, really out there. These ones are the pieces of Aida, and again, I love it. In this part where the eyes wasn't really covered the fabric, and it has only the crystals of the dies, so it kind of looking a little funny, but I will have more careful. I will be more careful in my next time and cover all the fabric with the eyes. But I love this. This looks so cool. Very very cool. Very 70s, and you know. And I was thinking in a mermaid, in something like that. I love it. Even with this clear spot, all the fabric is looking amazing. And this one doesn't have so much green, but all of the colors, and again it looks so pretty. This is also a very busy fabric, so perhaps, you know, I will have to think in what to use this one, but you can see how the eyes plays with the fabric, and I love it. I mean, I love all my fabrics. So I'm easy to please in that aspect. So yeah, and finally this, well, the Aida was 14, and these last pieces are Aida 18. So this one is amazing. Again, these clear pads are where the eyes wasn't really covered. These pieces, but all of the rest is so cool. I love it. It's like flowers, like so cool. Yeah, and these are the specks from the crystals. So, but overall it's like, you know, even for a pillow or something like that. And this one, again, this wasn't covered with the eyes, but all the rest of the fabric, I love it. So yeah, after all, it was a success. I wasn't expecting these results. I love this one, this Monaco. It's so crazy. And this Lugana, I love it too. So yeah, I really like my fabrics. So we'll do this process again, and let's continue with our programmation. Bye bye. Hello, hello. I will be stitching a few hours. I am working on my Touching the Autumn Sky from Mirabilia. I started last week and really loving the colors, and I'm hurry up to reach the face of the little girl, because I love to to start my mirrors with a face. So I'm trying to reach her face so I could continue with the dress and everything. So yeah, this weekend I will try to stitch a few hours. So yeah, but I really wanted to record the little ice dye tutorial. It was so much fun. I was almost sure the fabrics will be ruined by the end of the process, but I really love them. They came out so cool. And it was a really interesting process. I learned a few tips I will try to improve in my next experience with ice. A little more ice, a little less vodka. No, the vodka was great. and yeah, I really enjoyed all the process, and it's always refreshing to learn new techniques and to try it, you know. I watched a few tutorials, but it's always different when you try by yourself. So yeah, I love the results, and I mean, I always love my fabrics really crazy, so just my taste, and I will try to find you know, some lovely projects to stitch with them. But yeah, really happy, really happy. And I also include some little clips. I was, you know, playing with the idea of do some trailers, like movie trailers for the opening of my videos, and I really haven't the time, so I just make some quick and absurd ones, but also just, you know, having a good time and enjoying the the silly of all those those things. So yeah, I have been doing in my Spanish Flosstube, which is this same channel, just I have some videos in Spanish and some in English, and I am doing interviews with different Spanish Flosstubers, and we are having such a fantastic time. And it's great to share with other stitchers, you know, these talks, and it's a wonderful way to know each other. And of course, the idea, the inspiration was from Ginger Gerald and his beautiful series of interviews with different Flosstubers, and also from Michelle Bendy Stitches and Mitch from Australia, where they tape, they making like podcasts, and they have so much fun and share, you know, their projects and talk about different adventure in cross stitch. So yeah, that was the main idea. And yeah, I love it. I'm having such a fun time, and try to record more of those episodes, and try to still stitch a little and work. So yeah, my poor projects are a little neglected right now, but yeah, not biggie. So I will continue with this lovely girl touching the autumn sky, and hopefully I will reach her face today, so I can watch a lovely face while I'm stitching. And I will see you in my next video. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.